video for you today, and it's all about books and Amazon.
We do talk about Amazon quite a lot. This video is purely about books. So if you're starting out or are considering starting out on Amazon, then books is a great place to start.
We've bought a big bundle. We've spent £290 on, we don't know how many books. It was sort of 7 big crates.
It's a lot.
Probably at least 290 books. Now, they won't all be good for Amazon, but these are not pre-scanned. These haven't had a reseller go through them and pick out all the good ones. We know there's good books in here. We did have a sort of preview of sorts. And as I said, £290. What we're going to do is we're going to send these off to Amazon. First, we've got to list them and condition them. And we send them to Amazon in 15 kilogram boxes. So Faye's going to be at one end with the wired scanner.
Beep, beep.
I'm going to be down the other end using the finger scanner. We're going to be creating a pile in the middle of the books that are good for Amazon. And the books that there's going to be waste here in terms of there's going to be books that we are not going to want to sell on Amazon. Some of those we will put on eBay, won't we?
Yeah.
We do quite well identifying books that would be good for eBay.
The rest that we take to a charity shop that is local to us. We've got a good relationship with the manager there. And if they're any good, she'll put them out for sale. We'll just give them to her to do that. Or if they're tatty, foreign, or just sort of falling apart, then they go to the ragman and she gets money per kilo. So
we're going to be quite sort of generous in terms of the price point that we're looking for. You know, the sort of ideal is that the books are, you know, all worth £20 plus, but that's not going to be the reality. We've invested in the books already, so if there's fast selling books that are over £5, we will send those in because they're so quick to process. If they're like tatty or got scribbles in them or anything like that, then we won't. But for good books that are fast selling, in demand, we'll go for about a £5. If they're slower selling, then I think we sort of look at around sort of £8 plus.
Simon mentioned just at the start of this video about conditioning the books. What he means is we're going to check the condition, and any book that's over sort of £20 we'll put in one of these clear bags. It's got a suffocation warning on it. And that's purely to keep the book clean, because Amazon warehouses can be as dirty as any warehouse. So we like to keep the more expensive ones protected, and we'll do that as we go.
I don't know how many boxes we'll end up with, but stay to the end of the video and find out. We're not going to put lots of time lapse in here, so the video will probably be quite short. Who knows, we're only just starting recording it. But yeah, here we go. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's a little while later, a few weeks, and Faye doesn't know any of the sort of financials of the book deal.
No.
Probably can't even remember which book deal it was.
No.
I'm going to run through all the facts and figures. Shouldn't take too long, and you can sort of see what you think. So in total, we spent £290 on the books.
Yeah.
And we sent some into Amazon, we listed some on eBay, we sent some to Music Magpie that were no good for eBay or Amazon. So on Amazon, we sent in 113 books. It cost about £18 to ship into Amazon. We sold 71 of those for a turnover of £927.76.
Okay.
And the fees, obviously there's fees. They're not the most interesting part of reselling. So quite often, people on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, they don't talk about fees, costs and all the rest of it. If you're reselling, you know there's fees, and you can calculate in your head when someone says they sold something for this and bought it for that. You know the profit isn't the number in between the two, that there's lots of other things involved. These fees are kind of approximate, but there's about 15% fee on Amazon from the £927. Which is about £139, left us with £788. And then when you take the Amazon shipping out, so that's shipping to the customer, that's approximately £248. Cost of goods, as I said, was £290. So that left us with an Amazon profit of £232.10. That's with all the cost of the books out. So £927 minus all the fees, minus the total cost of the purchase, is £232 profit. Then we come on to eBay. So on eBay, we've sold 38 books,
Nice.
a turnover of £585.05.
Wowzers.
Calculated a 20% selling fee because I've just incorporated a little bit of advertising in there that we do use. 20% selling fee is £117 and a penny, so that leaves us with about 468. Our shipping to the customers, the eBay customers, was about £95. So we went from 585 turnover minus all the fees to £373 profit. Obviously I've already included the cost of goods in the Amazon numbers, so nothing to come out of there. We sent 152 books to Music Magpie and got 28 quid. But they were books that, you know, we bought a job lot. Yeah. So they were books that...
There's always going to be those books.
Yeah, and it's the majority, but that's fine. They went off to Music Magpie. You don't pay for shipping or anything like that. They just sent us 28 quid for what we sent in. Ultimately, as I said earlier, we got a big pile for donation or to sell as a bundle, which we're probably going to do, just sell it a job lot on Facebook. So the summary of all of that, total sales of £1,540.76p, so that's Amazon, eBay and Music Magpie. All the fees added up came to £256, all the shipping added up came to £361, and the cost of goods, as I've said, was £290. So the total profit is £633.09.
Nice.
From the purchase of £290. And we've still got 42 books unsold on Amazon and 35 unsold on eBay. And some of those I checked, they're still kind of priced quite high. So we'll drop those down, but obviously those are the less popular ones that are left now, but we'll keep dropping those down. We'll get a few more sales and then ultimately they'll go off to Music Magpie or donated or sold as a bundle or whatever.
It's not actually a labour intensive job either, is it? So it's not like we spent hours and hours and hours like making that profit. It's quite sort of easy.
Yeah, the scanning is easy.
Yeah.
And shipping it to Amazon is easy, and then selling the odd book on eBay.
Yeah.
We've got some really nice sales. We sold.
Stand out. Was that the one where we had all the diaries, like the teacher diaries?
Yeah. The Magic book we sold for like 50 quid.
Oh, that was within hours, wasn't it?
Yeah. Some sort of biology books and stuff which were cross-listed from Amazon to eBay, sold on eBay first. So nice profits there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think overall pretty happy with that. So the reason that we shared all of this information is because we've sold books here on eBay and Amazon. We sold 71 of them on Amazon, 38 on eBay. We actually made more profit on eBay, and that was just purely because those books either didn't exist on Amazon or they're very slow sellers. And with slow sellers on Amazon, you send them in, you're paying Amazon to store them for you. So instead what we do is just pop them on eBay. A lot of people wonder, you know, what to do, what to sell on Amazon, and we always say start with books, and here's a really good example of how you can get into it. And obviously you can still use eBay for the other stuff as well that you don't want to send to Amazon. As Faye was saying, it's pretty easy. Yeah. It's a pretty easy process to do. And we share this because we don't only sell books, but we have always kind of stayed focused on books, really, haven't we?
Yeah,
Give or take a few months where we sort of haven't really done much, but and moved into other areas or been focusing on other areas. But yeah, books is definitely one to have in your back pocket because there is always good money in books, and there always will be. Yeah,
and it's I like a charity shop that's got a nice selection of books. It always helps when they're on like a table, doesn't it? Like high up, rather than grovelling around. But we've picked up some nice books in charity shops, the auction, garage sales, so always keep your eyes peeled for books.
Yeah, in terms of condition notes, very general with the condition notes, either it's been read or it's apparently unread, so we use that phrase. We'll rub out any prices that might be on the inside cover, but if there's any highlighting or anything like that, we'll just mention it, and that's kind of all you need to do. So we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up please, or give the video a thumbs up. You don't have to give us a thumbs up, just for the video.
You can.
Yeah. We'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.